I'm an eternal optimist, and it's predicated on a very, very simple idea, and that's that every organization, every team is going to tilt one of two ways. It's either going to be a pessimistic culture or it's going to be optimistic culture. And we all know the optimistic culture is going to be the one that's going to win on the competitive front. So that starts with the leader. I started in the restaurant industry 50 years ago, washing dishes in a little Italian restaurant in Lakewood, New Jersey. I never imagined that was going to be my livelihood for 50 years. My original desire was to be a musician. I was a trumpet player. So at the young age of 22, I decided to make restaurants my career. And I joined Burger King Corporation, and that led to a 23-year career with BK. But after 23 years with Burger King, I joined Firehouse Subs, and Firehouse was only a 65 restaurant chain at that point, founded by Robin Sorensen and Chris Sorensen. They gave me a great opportunity, came in running the franchise side of the business and became the chief operating officer in 2005 and then the chief executive officer in 2009. So it's been a great run up until my retirement. Went from that 65 restaurant start to over 1,250 restaurants when I decided to hang up my spurs. The most important piece of advice is to always work hard at hard work. Because in the restaurant industry, everybody would agree, it's hard work. Even with technology, everything that's come along, it is still fundamentally the same as it was 50 years ago when I started. It's hard work. And you have no choice if you come into this industry about facing hard work, but it is a choice to work hard at it. And those are the people ultimately that are successful.
I've known Don Fox for probably about 20 years. He's my hero. He is just a wonderful person and a great industry advocate, and just one of those guys who's always willing to help out. Over my career, I've always gone to Don for advice, personal and professional, about how we can work on beat Brady's and certainly Little Greek. And he's just one of those guys who you can really thinks through, gives you great advice, and kind of the best insight he can offer from his wonderful career.
Who is Don Fox to me? Really to everybody at Firehouse, I would say, but it's a tough question. But I mean, he's been an incredible, great friend to Chris and I, and just did such an incredible job representing us and the values and the brand and the mission and what we stand for. So Don Fox deserves the Lifetime Achievement Award for many reasons. One, what the brand accomplished, thousands of people involved in the success of Firehouse, getting over 1,000 stores and all the success that's happened over the years and the foundation, all the pieces. That is a reason, obviously. Don led that brand for a big part of it and to new heights and to its success.
Don is one that, when you ask Don if he could step up to the plate, he doesn't even ask why. Don is there every time, every single time we have needed him, whether it's advocacy or there was a time when healthcare became mandatory for hospitality workers. Don literally dropped everything and traveled this entire state, went to every chapter meeting, and he explained how the new healthcare rules were going to impact our restaurants and our hotels. So all I can say about Don is when you ask Don to help, Don has one answer: yes.
Don, on behalf of the National Restaurant Association and me personally, I want to say congratulations. It's not just so well deserved, but earned. It only feels like yesterday that you were up here in Washington helping us dissect the Affordable Care Act. When it comes to the threats to the franchise business model, you organized your franchisees and led the charge on Capitol Hill. Thank you so much, Don, for all of your efforts and leadership on behalf of the industry.
Congratulations, Don Fox, my buddy. Thanks for all your help and your friendship with me.
Congratulations. So proud of you, and I love you, and thank you for everything you did for the brand, for our family, and all of Firehouse.
And I have some very special people here today that want to congratulate you. Congratulations, Don.
The most rewarding thing from all these years, and I know this sounds like a cliche, but it's about the people that I've come to know, with the brands that I've worked for or led, the people I've met in organizations like FRLA, like the National Restaurant Association. These are relationships that, so many of them, that I hope to maintain over the balance of my life. Each one is special in its own unique way. And that's the real treasure after 50 years.